Welcome to the very first episode of the All Things Money podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Kent. Let's kick things off by diving into the current market forecast for November 19th, 2025. There's been a noticeable shift from a risk-on sentiment to something more neutral, maybe even cautious. The Dow and S&P 500. The Dow has taken a tumble, dropping 400 points. That's quite a dip, right? Meanwhile, the S&P 500 is on its fourth consecutive day of declines, largely dragged down by tech stocks slumping. Let me provide my take on the recent movements, particularly the struggles in the tech sector driving indices like the S&P 500 downwards. Well, tech stocks have always been quite sensitive to economic tremors and sentiment shifts. The recent fiscal policies and regulatory scrutiny seem to be unsettling, leading investors to venture towards more stable sectors. It's all part of the cyclical nature of the markets, but tech taking a backseat certainly sends ripples through other sectors. And this ripple effect is something investors are keenly aware of. Many are recalibrating their strategies, moving their focus from high-flying growth stocks to safer, diversified investments. With market dynamics quickly shifting, let me provide some actionable insights for those looking to navigate this landscape more confidently. First, it's essential to not panic. Times of volatility often provide the best opportunities for those who are patient and informed. Focusing on diversification is key. It allows you to spread risk while still participating in upside potential across various sectors. It's not about timing the market, but time in the market. A timeless piece of advice, for sure. Now, shifting gears a bit, Bitcoin and the larger cryptocurrency space are grappling with their share of volatility. Bitcoin just dipped below a significant psychological threshold. The dip below $90,000 is catching many off guard, but volatility in crypto isn't new. The factors, speculation, regulatory news, and macroeconomic shifts affecting it are quite pronounced now with the heightened interest. More than ever, digital assets are influenced by developments in blockchain and shifts in technological infrastructure. Investors are watching with bated breath. What about the currency markets? We've seen some interesting moves from the Australian dollar and the US dollar. With commodity prices rebounding, let's talk about how that plays into the foreign exchange market dynamics. The AUD is appreciating, aided by strong commodity prices like iron ore and coal. Australia's positive economic indicators provide a tailwind, contrasting the USD's downward pressure due to interest rate expectations and trade imbalance concerns. Currency markets always offer a fascinating interplay of these forces, a clear example of the global economy's interconnectedness. It's a vivid reminder of how regional developments can have broad-reaching impacts. For those of you tracking indices and ETFs, here's what you need to know. The SPY, QQQ, Dow, GLD, and TLT are all expected to have a more negative to neutral leaning bias. As we wrap up today's discussion, I'm curious about your thoughts on the broader economic context. With geopolitical events often influencing market movements, let's talk about how our listeners should be positioning themselves. Keeping a pulse on everything from fiscal policies to geopolitical tensions is vital. Managing risk through informed strategies such as staying diversified and flexible is critical. It's all about maintaining a measured approach and being prepared to adapt as situations evolve. Financial literacy, especially in turbulent times, can truly be empowering. To our listeners, remember that we're here to navigate these waters together, providing clarity and actionable insights. Thanks for joining us today. It's been a pleasure, always a pleasure, to share insights and help our audience along their financial journey. Until next time, stay informed and resilient.